Welcome once again to the channel, family. Here's another creepy and amazing TikTok videos that will make you think the whole day. This is a new channel, family. Support us by clicking on the like button. You know, when you click on the like button, it makes YouTube recommend this video to so many people out there. Help grow this channel by clicking on the like button and subscribing, family. Thank you for doing that. Let us watch the video, guys.
On the morning of January 28, 1986, NASA lost all 7 members of the Space Shuttle Challenger crew in an in-space accident due to a booster engine failure that caused the spacecraft to break apart just 73 seconds after launch. Nearly 30 years later, in May 2015, the online world contemplated a conspiracy theory questioning whether some of the Challenger crew were, in fact, still alive, as evidenced by the fact that persons resembling those original crew members, also bearing similar or identical names, were still living and working in the United States at that time. Could this theory just be a coincidence, or is there something that we don't know?
I've never trusted NASA, guys. I don't know. I've never trusted NASA. I don't know why, but I think they are hiding so many things from us. That is to my opinion.
Look, so this is the crazy thing. You want to get really nuts?
Yes.
It's time to leave.
Time to leave what?
This planet. We started a clock around 1953, which is when we had the first hydrogen bomb. We don't know how much time we have left, probably a few hundred years tops, because sooner or later you're going to have Putin-like, Trump-like people. It's nice if Elon thinks we can go to Mars. Maybe that will allow a small number of us to diversify in case we do something really dumb to the planet. But if human beings are to continue, and we are to continue evolving, we need to spread out.
Wow, family, this is scary right there, but there's a lot to go into this. But let me know your thoughts on what the man just said. So people like Elon Musk, who wants to evacuate us to Mars, and also people like Mark Zuckerberg, who has seen all these things and is creating this crazy bunker somewhere. It means that family, they know what is up, guys. They know there's something going to happen.
Here, at least one person dies trying to climb the Great Pyramid. You're looking at a 52-degree slope. Once you get up 100, 150 feet above the ground, if you lose it, you're going to go all the way to the bottom.
The first few tiers of rocks seem pretty easy.
Some of the courses are chest high. It's laid out in layers.
Yeah.
In ancient times, it was covered with facing stones. Some of the facing stones are still there down at the bottom of the Great Pyramid. The theory is that they came off during an earthquake in, I believe, 1301. And at that time, the Great Pyramid lost its summit. The Great Pyramid stands at the moment about maybe 455 feet tall, but its original height was 481 feet tall.
30 feet came off?
And you can calculate that. You just pursue those side lengths up to where they would meet. And according to that calculation, the Great Pyramid was originally 481 feet tall.
Wow, guys, this is just amazing.
Right? In the University of South Carolina, they have underground tunnels that there's something living in there, but they don't know what the it is. I think it was in the 1950s where one of the security guards on campus, he finds a dead chicken. He thought like the kids were like animals, so he went back to make a report about it. And then when he went in the car, he seen a man wearing all silver, and he put the light on him. He said the man had like silver skin and he had a third eye. But as soon as backup came, like it disappeared.
It was always like that, bro.
But then, right, there was a fraternity that they was doing a hazing down in the tunnels, and they said that they seen a guy in all silver come out with a lead pipe. He chased him out of there. One of the guys tripped and then grabbed him by the ankle, and he was dragging him back, but like was able to kick him off and escape. And they called the cops, and all the cops did was just seal the tunnels. They didn't do no investigating. They just sealed the tunnels, and then the university was like, if anybody goes down there, they'll be expelled.
Kidnap.
Wow. So guys, it means that the university, they are aware what is going on. They are aware, and they don't want us to adventure down there. So they are aware, family.
Kidnapping children is not what great nations do. We in America are misinformed. Reality shows have warped our idea of what a hero is, or what the truth is.
Guys, I think what he said, he really exposed America, and it is very short, but It was intentional, family. It was intentional.
Talks about bringing the boys to Pleasure Island. Then he starts whispering what happens to the boys. Watch it.
How would you blokes like to make some real money? Well, and who do we have to, No, nothing like that. You see, I'm collecting stupid little boys. Stupid little boys? And you see, and I take them to Pleasure Island. Ah, Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island? But the law. Suppose they... No. There's no risk. They never come back as boys.
Jesus Christ.
You can't believe what happened to Kanye West. In a shocking twist to the celebrity world, whispers emerged that Kanye West, after a hauntingly cryptic performance, mysteriously vanished, only to be seen entering a covert lab known for pioneering human cloning. Months later, as a man claiming to be Kanye returns to the spotlight, subtle changes in his behavior, music, and messaging spark rumors among fans. The real Kanye has been replaced. The conspiracy deepens when an anonymous source, dubbed the Yeezy Insider, starts leaking classified documents and footage, unveiling a world where the line between original and duplicate blurs.
What was Iraq actually hiding? There's a theory that the U.S. stayed in Iraq for over a decade after it was liberated, not because of oil, but something way more powerful. In the 1920s, a British explorer discovered what was rumored to be the oldest known stargate in the world, a device that's essentially able to take people across interstellar distances instantly. It was located at what is known today as the Great Ziggurat. However, in the 1980s, Saddam Hussein fortified the ancient complex in an attempt to keep explorers from seeing what was hidden inside. Furthermore, strange ancient technology has been seen coming out of the Great Ziggurat, rumored to have come through the Stargate from an ancient civilization now living on the hidden planet Nibiru. People who have come out and spoken about these strange devices and coincidentally went missing soon after, with many more people in recent times coming forward, claiming to have been involved in classified programs in Iraq where Stargate technology was used. Many people are wondering.
You've probably heard the rumor that Timothée Chalamet spread chlamydia to the whole student population at New York University, so here's the whole story about that conspiracy. Timothy was only a student at NYU for 1 year from 2015 to 2016, but was very well acquainted with the women by the time he left, living his college experience and being a whore. And the rumor goes that during these hookups, he did not know he had chlamydia yet and accidentally spread it to many people before getting tested. This rumor actually got started before he was famous in 2017 with viral tweets saying, "This actually happened and so many girls know someone who got chlamydia from Timothée Chalamet." So many tweets of girls sharing their stories, and girls who didn't want to expose that they had an STD were anonymously telling outlets like magazines and websites of their experience. When he got super famous, this rumor blew up in 2018 and his team tried to wipe it from the internet.
He's like, oh, and those rumors about Timothy, they were true. And I was like, it happened. He was a walking biohazard at NYU.
I'm going to show you the craziest part, but before I do, make sure you follow so you finally know the craziest conspiracy theories about each of these celebrities and request who you want to see next. So many girls are saying that they'd be totally fine with it if Timothée Chalamet gave them chlamydia because he's so hot.
Guys, I think he's a good person. I think I love his acting, even his new movie that just came. I just love it so much. He's a good actor, personally.
Elvis's death.
Comes to DNA, at times a sibling can also have the same DNA. So what if it is just a sibling of Elvis. That is my opinion. But let me know yours, guys, at the comment section.
Okay, so a lot of you guys have been wondering, how do mermaids communicate? So if they're in water and in their natural state, they communicate in a way like how whales and dolphins would communicate to each other. So if they're trying to talk to other mermaids and other sea animals in the water, they would pretty much sound like how a whale or a dolphin would. But if they're in their human form or want to communicate with a human, they can speak any language in the world. They will have a way to communicate with you. They know any language. They've been around for centuries, so they know everything. They're magical creatures. But if they don't necessarily like talk to you, they can like have a way to where you can understand what they're saying without them even talking. Y'all both are like talking to each other in your mind, but you're not speaking. But yeah, that is how mermaids communicate.
My kids are watching TV and I overhear this.
We cannot hide from the master detective forever. I am Lumino, head of the Illuminati.
Hey, the Triangle Man. We came here for answers.
I suppose there's no harm in walking you through our plan for world domination. We did work hard on it. It all starts here with the banks.
We don't care about the banks. Tell us about the animals.
Animals?
The pelican, the crab, and the seagull, fool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Playing dumb, eh? Then we'll have to do this the hard way. Titans, go!
Conspiracy cover-up! Illuminati laser! Conspiracy pride! Razzie no game!
Now talk! Where are the animals?
Really? I don't know. I'll stop all our domination plans. I'll pull my lizard men out of Congress. We'll stop using Hollywood to hasten the New World Order. Just let me go.
Wow, family, this is creepy to the highest. I don't know how you watch this, but why are they trying to expose our kids to Illuminati family? This is so strange. Some things kids shouldn't know. They should be aware of these things. But if the media is revealing these things to them, then what is their plan? What is their aim? What is their mission? Let us observe, let us watch, let us, as parents, let us be careful of the things our kids are feeding on.
A conspiracy isn't just always a bunch of suited elites operating behind closed doors trying to plot against the planet. Sometimes a conspiracy is actually just people's collective unconscious psychological tendencies and behaviors adding up to some kind of force of nature and society that no individual person could have ever predicted had anything to do with their own behavior. But there's people out there who know how to manipulate the ignorance of other people because they just know how knowledge works, and they have the occultism behind them to actually manipulate giant groups of people just by controlling the way they see information. And then when even everything still points in our direction, they'll be able to just point to people and say, look, it was your decision. It was your free will. What do you mean we made you do it? How can you say that? Control your own life. So basically, they can just abuse people's judgments, and there's nothing anybody can do to actually become aware of the fact that they did it, other than knowing that they have that knowledge beforehand. So you'd have to be part of the occult to even know that. That's why not all conspiracies are formal. That's what the occult is all about. It's about knowing about those coincidences and taking full advantage of them for either good or bad purposes.
Yeah, so
I can't believe what just happened. The Simpsons literally just exposed reality. Have you ever thought about how similar the human body in space is? Or even how similar the human body in Earth is? Think about global warming. Global warming is caused by the ozone layer being broken down. Sort of like a sickness being there because your immune system is being broken down. The point of the video being, Neil deGrasse Tyson said something that you might want to remember. And it's that we are the universe experiencing itself. What the fuck?
Amazing, guys. So amazing. So if assuming you and I are the same universe, then it is creepy, guys.
A notably large number of famous musicians began dying at age 27.
Yeah.
Rolling Stones founder Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Doors frontman Jim Morrison all died at age 27 between 1969 and 1971. But it wasn't until Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain's death in 1994, also at the age of 27, that the idea of the 27 Club began to catch on with the public. Since that time, the 27 Club has grown to include an even larger number of famous musicians, actors, and athletes.
But guys, why are they all dying at the age of 27? Let us listen to the rest.
Some notable members of the 27 Club include Amy Winehouse, Jonathan Brandis, Anton Yelkin, Judy Lewis, Jesse Belvin, Dickie Pride, and even famous Crossroads musician Robert Johnson. There are approximately 32 other members of the Cursed 27 Club, ranging from 1892 to present day. A strange story that surrounds the 27 Club is that of a white Bic lighter. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and Kurt Cobain are said to have had their remains found in possession of a white Bic lighter. However, Bic did not start selling disposable lighters until 1973. Regardless, is there something more than legend and coincidence to the 27 Club? Many say these entertainers, like Robert Johnson at the Crossroads, made a deal with the devil. Perhaps the 27th year is when he likes to collect.
So guys, this is the question. Though the video has not ended, but I want to throw a question out there. So did they sell their soul to the devil, and maybe in their greed on that very age that by the age of 27 they will die, or what? Because if most of them, and these are known artists, they made fame, they made money in their time, but why did they pass on at this very time, family? Why age of 27? Meanwhile, there's a lot of years ahead of them. So as the guy is saying, so maybe they have sold their soul to the devil or something like that. But
what do you guys believe? Do you believe in the 27 Club? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, make sure it's on low.
This is funny, guys. This is funny. So if the government is listening to us, family, is this the thing that really do happen to us? What if the truth, family? What if when this is my personal conspiracy, what if the government is controlling all our actions? Anytime we see something that they are listening to, they can just freeze us or make us sleep, right? They can be true or can be false. But let's move on.
Conspiracy's true.
What?
Is Disney like selling kids?
Maybe you'll find out if you shut your trap. Disney's selling kids. Yeah, Disney sold me to the Crow in Santa Monica for $13.
This is very funny, right? This is a funny scene and a very good comedian there. But family, what if it is true? What if Disney in a way is child trafficking or selling kids out there? How can we know this? We can only do this when we perform our research and go deep into them, because they are into kids, and no, who knows, maybe they are into all these things and they've been doing this for years and they have moved from the radar. But as I always see, there's no truth that will be revealed. But family, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being there. Click on the like button and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.